Hey guys, Vile J here, bringing you a Subterror deck for the Genesys format. You guys are probably thinking when you've seen Hidden City and Subterror Guru on there, how is this deck even playable with all these cards assigned to points? Well, I'm going to show you today. Konami knew we were going to be cooking, so they had to limit all these cards. Just to kick things off, I'm going to be playing 3 Subterror Fiendess. She's going to be your Omni Negate and your Graveyard Recursion. 3 Guru. These guys are worth 5 points each on the list. And he's your Surge card and Book of Moon. And then for the last little guys, 1 Archer. She's like a Rhoda when she's destroyed. And Subterror Nemesis Warrior. He's like a Foolish Burial and Revive kind of guy, and then he can bring himself back when your guys, I believe, flipped face up. So that's pretty cool. You only really need to play 1 of each, if that. They're kind of tech cards. For the Behemoths, 1 of the spell and trap removal, 1 of the monster removal, 1 of the draw card, 1 of the change your opponent's attack to 0, and then 2 copies of the Book of Eclipse guy. This guy's absolutely insane. On flip, just change all other face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense position, and that's a once per turn. Very cool. With the trap card, he's 4,800 attack points. For the last monsters I play 2 Moko Moko. This little adorable fucking furball. He just draws you a card. He really doesn't do anything else other than on flip, draw a card, flips himself face down, and that triggers your Subterror cards. He also can't be destroyed by battle or by card, he just can't be destroyed by battle. So that's just a little bit of a stall tactic because I don't know. I just think he's really cute, and what better deck to play him in the deck that actually gets to utilize multiple skills. So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, I'm playing 2 Hidden City. I think these are 33 points each. And then 2 Metaverse, which I believe are 3 points each. Yep. I wish we could just play 3 Hidden City, but alas, we gotta play Guru in the deck still. This card is really powerful though. It has 3 different effects. You can search your Subterror cards on activation, you can flip your guys face down, and then during the battle phase you can negate an attack and change the battle position of a guy. So I can trigger effects. For continuous spells, I play 2 Terrors in the Hidden City. This isn't a Subterror card, but it is really useful with the Subterror engine and other flip decks in general. And 1 Subterror Cave Clash. This pretty much is just in the deck to give Guru his ability as a quick effect, since he just requires another Subterror card on the field. And it's a name, so yep, Subterror name. And then Subterror Final Battle. This is your main battle trap for the deck. You can after activating it and resolving it, you just get to reset it, so you can use 1 of 4 different abilities depending on the situation that you're in. For the last of my traps, we're doing 1 Subterror Behemoth Burrowing. This is just a fun 1-of card. You don't necessarily have to play it, but it does give your guys a little bit of evasion protection from opponent's cards. But for the generic cards, we're going to do 3 Floodgate Trap Hole. This is kind of just like a catch-all kind of trap. You can side it out in games 2 and 3 if you don't think it's going to be as useful, depending on the matchup. 2 Dogmatic Punishment for the Elder Entity Tss and other discard guys to gain a little bit of advantage, because we don't really go into the extra deck in the strat. 2 Storming Mirror Force, just for a little bit of battle shenanigans when your final battle doesn't pull through for you. A little bit of spell and trap removal with a heavy Storm Duster and an MST. This could really be any spell and trap removal of your choice, but I like these 2. They're pretty cool. For monster removal, we're just going to do 1 Torrential Tribute and 1 Solemn Strike. This is what we're going to spend like the last little bit of our points on. There were 6 left over, so I just was like, yo, Solemn Strike's pretty cool. Definitely a powerful stop card. And then for free draw power, it's not pointed, Pot of Extravagance. I play a couple of doubles in my extra deck to just for this purpose, really, for my pot. So that's going to finish up the main deck. for the side deck, we're gonna do just a pretty simple one. Triple Retaliating Sea for Fusion and Ritual decks, 3 Commungus for Towers decks, 3 Desynchro for Synchro decks, 3 Xyz Encore for Xyz decks, and then 1 Quaking and double Waking the Dragons to kind of switch it up on your opponent in case they side into some heavier spell and trap removal to take care of your Subterror final battle. Yep, that's just a pretty straightforward side. Figured it didn't really need to be too fancy because straightforward gets the job done, right? So for the extra, we're going to do 1 Elder Entity Intus. This guy's pointed. Gosh, I can't remember how many points this is. I want to say maybe 7. Pretty good though. You just send it off the Dogmatica to get 2 pops instead of 1. Garura, same thing, just get a draw card instead of just like 1 pop. And this guy's a negate. So these are your punishment targets. Then for my targets for the Waking the Dragon, I play triple Ultimate Falcon and King Calamity, just depending on the situation. And then for just random like Xyz monsters that you can play or not play, it doesn't really matter. If they get hit, they get hit. These guys are kind of cool because you can make 2 level 4s into a Gustav Max, put them on top. Pretty neat. Burn your opponent for a little bit of damage. But yep, just utility cards, I suppose, at that point. Again, you don't really go into your extra deck too often in this deck because all the monsters are different levels and they're really strong if you just recycle them, doing like that flip-flop effect. Yep, pretty sweet. Between like the 5 behemoths, I feel like you have enough answers to your opponent's cards to kill them. I guess you play 6 because I play 2 number 6. But yep, there's no real right way to play this deck, but it's definitely a pretty cool one. Unique in the way that it actually seems like a legitimate flip effect and deck. Thanks for checking out the vid. Hopefully I can update this in the future to not have as many pointed Subterror cards in it, and we can make room for more generic guys. But until then, just gonna keep rocking the way it is.